welcome back to the YouTube. So, I tried doing the YouTube on my own and I wasn't very accountable for it. So I've employed Cam, the man. So me and Cam are back together. We're going to bring you as much content as possible, weekly and monthly. Today, we are filming Posterior at Be Modified, and we've got a client who's currently posing with Phoebe. We're going to show you that. We've got a few clients that are competing this year, first timers and juniors. So if anyone is interested, feel free to drop me a message if you wanted to compete. You might notice as well that my face is a little bit watery now because I am not shredded anymore. I'm in off season, I'm growing. Some people call me the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man? Yes, I know the Muffin Man.
My mum likes to call me Hamster Chops. But let's crack on with the day. I'm going to take you to Be Modified and train there. So we're here today at Phoebe's studio because I have a client competing and is going through some posing practice with her. And I can't stress how important it is to really practice that posing consistently if you are in a competition prep or even in an off season, but especially in a competition prep. If anyone's been to a first timers show, you can see which athlete has been posing after every session, every morning, and which athlete has been posing once a week. They stand out, they're shaky, they can't hold it, they're out of breath. And then the ones that are up there and they can hold the pose and they can transition well, they're not blowing out their arse, they're not sweating, they're smiling, they're having a good time up there. He's in there now, he's doing the hard work, and I make sure that he does it every check-in and after every session. He sends me photos weekly and daily. He's not going to be struggling upstage. He's going to be up there like he's been there before and he's having a good time. So I can't stress how important it is to practice, practice, practice. So one of the reasons why I'm actually here today with Aidan while he's posing is because I am as invested in my clients as they are in me. He could have easily sent me this session over a WhatsApp video and I could have watched it, but I would much rather be here, be in the room and be by his side throughout this whole bodybuilding journey, because to me that's what a client and coach relationship is. It's not just WhatsApp messages, you know. Like, I think it's treat how you want to be treated. So if I'm spending this much money on a coach, then I expect to be treated a certain way, and vice versa. If he's invested in me, then I'm going to be invested back in him.
I left the hood, I said I would. I left the hood, I said I would.
Oh, so welcome to Be Modified. This is the gym where I like to call my home. This is where all my friends train. This is where I PT my clients from. I'm going to introduce you to Jacob. He is the owner. Him and his girlfriend Mel own it. It's a family business. I'm going to get him to give you a walk around of the gym and tell you a little bit about the background story of how it all started and how it's come up so far in such a short space of time. So this is Jacob.
Hey guys, this used to be the place where everything sort of like originated. Be Modified one started here 7 months ago. I got this place in April last year, so we're talking not even a year. It took us a month or two to get the place together. Majority of my equipment, because I was speaking to Alex, he told me to mention it. I try to get the best stuff that I can get my hands on. And as you know, majority of those things, you can't buy it anymore. You have to go second hand and you have to refurb. So it's a bit of a nightmare to put things together instead of just going on the internet, chucking stuff in your basket and then just buying stuff. So yeah, I had to drive to Poland and back, which took me like 3, 4, 5 days all over Poland. Then I stopped in Germany as well. We picked up a few pieces from Germany. And yeah, gym just picked up so well. We're quite lucky. Don't know if we can show the wall. We've actually moved literally past that wall. So you've got one door there, another door here. We're in the bigger unit. We doubled, I think more than doubled in size what we currently had here, which we're a bit cramped as I started adding more and more equipment, but it's quite nice to be moved into a bigger unit, more space, and hopefully bring more good equipment. This space has gone to very, very good people as well. It's going to be a gym too. It's more sort of like boutique style gym, F45 type style gym. So it doesn't really affect us, because it does bring us quite a nice theme where it's all fitness around here. So yeah, it's been 7 months. It's picked up very well, and I hope it carries on. I hope I can bring more good equipment and just keep it going.
So we're training posterior today. Although we're training the posterior chain, we are going to be training abs at the start of the session. Reason being, we've got RDLs in this session, which means you're going to have to do a lot of core bracing. And it's very important to have core stability in those sort of compound movements. So that's why it's very important, even in an off-season setting or a contest prep setting, to make sure that you are training your abdominals and core strength. So with this exercise, I know a lot of people don't really I don't really see them using the full range of motion. So from here, you can actually get extra stretch on the lats by letting it come up. Don't be scared to let it come up. And then retract your scapula and elbows down. So that scapular movement is gonna allow your lats to stretch. This bit here, look, see? So from here, full stretch, retract the scapula, bang. Oh, you want me to say that again? That is the shittest thing about bodybuilding though, like, nothing fits. Like, you go through clothes, like the change in weather, like, it's so bad. Like, I had stuff that I bought in prep that now I can't wear anymore, like a month later, because I'm like 50 pounds heavier, which is stupid. I am a big advocate of breathing technique through emotion. You'll get so much power when you learn to time your breathing through an exercise. Like, your muscles need that oxygen to be able to explode, brace and power through the lungs on big movements like these. It's now time to do everyone's favorite exercise, the RDL. It's not really everyone's favorite. It's really like hard movement to get used to it. It took me years to get good at it, and I'm still not great at it. But it's a hip hinge movement, it's a compound movement, and it's good, especially in the off season, to get strong at it, because I think your physique will definitely reap the rewards if you can get good at it. So don't quit, just keep going, you will get better.
I got a passion mixed with action, boy, don't play. Look at my fabric, out of this atlas, I point way. I got a passion mixed with action, boy, don't play. Look at my fabric, way up. Mixed with action, play. Out of this atlas, way up. I got a passion, yeah, play. I got a passion, full static, ready on go. Don't let it unfold. Be smart, if you're ready, let's roll. Feeling like this, you never get in my zone. That's me, man, I'm still on my own. Man, we ain't one of the same, one of the ways I do this all on my own. I'm back in my zone again, no way can I hold it in. Look at me when I'm growing them. I'm the OG cold and I'm cold defend. From the west to the east when I'm blowing it, I'm showing them how to make moves again. Look at me, I don't break rules again. I'ma go drop rules for them. Show them how to win, not lose again. Whoa, look at the way that we walk, it's a habit. Look at the fabric, all of it lavish. They say I'm sleeping, but where is the mattress? I don't believe him, I hear him, I'm gasping. Look at the way that we walk, it's a vibe. All in the eyes, you see the vibes. I've been expensive since I was 5. I'm telling no lies, ayy. Reckless tour, but I got expensive habits. Don't step in soar. I'm a real one, check my fabric, ayy. I said reckless tour, but I got expensive habits. Don't step in soar. I'm a real one, check my fabric. Look at my fabric, out of this atlas, I point way up. I got a passion mixed with action, boy.
The secret to getting strong Hulk piss. Jacob, Hulk piss. I always do like my RDLs barefoot and like leg pressing barefoot. I just feel more grounded. If you are going to do it with shoes, then I suggest doing it in flats. You don't want anything with a heel because you're not going to be in the most optimal position to be stable and get the most out of the pressing. So either flats or barefoot.
Would you say dunks are the new Jordans within bodybuilding?
Yes, yeah, I would. I'd say dunks are like...
Everybody wearing gas, Vibrams, and pyjama bottoms.
Yeah, dunks are like trained by GP, and then Jordans are like applied nutrition. Ooh, is that dangerous saying that? So the reason why we're doing the lying hamstring curl after the RDL is because the RDL is a hip hinge movement. So you're gonna, it's technically like a compound movement, so you're using your whole body to sort of move it, but generally what we're trying to train is a hamstrings and a glute. So this, because we've already trained that, it makes sense to now train hamstrings straight away after that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So we're getting the most out of it. Basically finishing them hamstrings off, calling it a day, and then we'll move on to the rest of the posterior session, do you know what I mean? Yeah. You could even put the lying hamstrings before the RDL so that your hamstrings are then warmed up for your RDL. But then the controversy with that is you could potentially take away from your RDL. But I think that's just personal preference. You know, someone might prefer to do it before or prefer to do it after. That can be general preference, because I know people that don't like to do it because they feel like it takes away from their RDL. Yeah. I know some people that do it religiously before because they feel like they get a better workout now that their hamstrings are warmed up. Right. You get me? Yeah. And rather than, I know that there are certain exercises where I think that explosive on the way out is beneficial, but there's certain exercises like this where the lengthened position, like you're going to grow more like in the lengthened position, like it's scientifically proven. So if we can drag it out that lengthened position, you're only going to get stronger and grow more muscle. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So let's say that I'm training my left arm on this one. You'll notice that my right arm, I'm pushing against the pad. Like I can't move from this position now. And that's gonna allow me to let this arm come forward, get a full stretch of the lat, and then just drive elbow down into my pocket. If this arm went here, I can rock forward and back, like so. But this arm is just gonna brace me, and then I don't have to think as much, and I can just drive the elbow down. Our next exercise was meant to be a single arm row, but because there's 3 of us and Aiden's on prep and he's really hungry, I thought we'd just speed things up. So we're gonna do a dual instead, but we're using this mag grip, which is really cool, but so that we get the same, so that we still target the same muscle, we're just gonna make sure that we keep our elbows low and squeeze the lats.
That's why. You know, it's like, I'm just trying to think of ways to get through to you. So far, nothing's working, but.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you some cues for a rear delt row. So what you wanna do to really target your rear delts on this exercise, imagine that you're bringing your elbows out to the side and that they're parallel with the floor. If he lets his elbow drop too low, you're gonna get closer and closer to your lat and you're gonna be engaging your lat and not your rear delt. So just remember, parallel with the floor, elbows out wide. Good. So you can see that his elbows are almost parallel with the floor. Chest up, drive them elbows back, nice and high. Good.
Grabbing on me, yeah. Now this could be us, but you playing. I'm focused on the mission, got me a vision of toes in the sand. On somebody's beach with somebody's daughter. My ducks in a row, plus my house is in order. So take it or leave it, that pride I don't need it. Mistaken, conceited, I'm dodging and weaving. You fighting yourself, enlightening yourself. Criticizing me, but won't do right in yourself. That's a no-no, no-go. Rather live solo, but pictures look better when it's sexy's in the photo. I could push a Cooper, we could bust it in the photo. Porterhouse, soy learn, fillet at the Fogo. Day child, date style, party in the day now. Venmo, Cash App, Zelle or PayPal.
So halfway through the workout, I'll take a shot of EAAs. I won't drink it in a big drink because what you want to do with essential amino acids is cause a muscle protein synthesis. And the only way you're going to do that is if you shot it. So when you eat a meal with a high amount of protein in, like 40, 50 grams of protein, that's when you're going to cause muscle protein synthesis. Now when we're training like this, we've got a big hour, like 3, 4, maybe even 5 hour gap where we're not getting any protein. And that's where the amino acids come in. The main thing that we're trying to get from it is the leucine. So if we have it as a shot, we're going to cause that muscle protein synthesis spike halfway through our workout. So that is the posterior session done with. We just finished up on biceps. I'm absolutely toast and Aiden's nearly gone hypo, so I'm gonna call it a day now, but thank you for watching. We'll keep you up to date on all my clients' preps and what I'm doing. We're gonna try and get some fun stuff in, like maybe a food challenge if Nathan allows it. But yeah, see you on the next one.